Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be something a little new. I'm not gonna be hunting at all. It's just gonna be going over kind of what I got going for next season. So I'm pretty excited about it. I hope you guys enjoy this video, but let's not waste any more time. And I think you guys are gonna like it, so let's jump into it. Down here, I told y'all up there that I had created just we're starting fresh. We're doing something new. Usually not what I do, but as you can see, it's clearly not a field, but I created like a little, like it used to look nicer. It used to be rounded off and like perfectly round all the way around. Now that the deer have come in here, they've tracked some leaves in, obviously nature doing its thing where it drops the pine straw thingies and all that. So I'll probably have to clean it out just a little bit, but I mean, look at this, hold on here. Look at that. It's starting to grow in everywhere, sort of. Little seeds. Where can I find one at? Where's one? There's one right there. Little like I don't know what the package said, but like radish and like just kind of like stuff that the deer eat. I don't know. It's just seed. So I just threw out some seed, but I'll show y'all. I repositioned my camera. It used to be right here, and now it's on this tree right here. So yeah, and now I'm gonna walk y'all over to where this buck has been rubbing on this tree right here. It's like a little path, as you can kind of tell, like right there. He kind of goes in there, but yeah, and then he stops right here and hits this. I mean, look at that. That's insane. And then he comes around here and he hits it on this side too. I mean, that's crazy. Also, what I showed y'all up there, here, hold on, let me throw that down. What I showed y'all up there was I had one camera, but now, not only do we have one, but we have two. So that's pretty cool. And then there's another spot that I just put this buck jam stuff out over there. I just threw some out just to attract in or whatever. I'm not going to put anything down for the rest of the season, but I'm just getting it all kind of ready. And then with the Seek One, Seek One, that YouTube channel, I bought some of the doe estress or whatever stuff, and then the scent, like the deer scent for like bucks, where they like lick the tree, this or something, or like the scrape or whatever. So I sprayed some of that on there last night. I didn't get any luck over here, but I did get some luck over on my other cameras, so I'll have to show y'all that. But yeah, let me move this camera because I didn't get anything over here. So, and it was really, really late last night. I mean, it was probably 10 o'clock when I came out here and did this. So it's pitch black, so I couldn't really see any trails or the deer were leading. So I'm gonna kind of let's see here. I'm gonna find a trail that I can like where their highway is. I'm gonna see if I can catch something tomorrow morning, maybe this afternoon. So let me get this camera moved and I'll show you where I put it. There's a couple of does over there. I don't know where they went. Oh, I see one. He's right there. He's staring at me. Let's see if I can zoom in. See, can y'all see that? He'll move in a second. Oh, there he is right there. See him? He's moving slow. It's a doe, but she's moving. She's like, I gotta get out of here. There's one. Oh, there comes the rest. There's two. Pop that in a second. I just saw like 4 of them. Oh, there it is right there. See her? Right there. There she is, and then I don't know where the other ones went. But yeah, I know they're out. Okay, so they're gonna be somewhere over here for sure. I was walking, look what I found right here on 2 trees actually. These look kind of old, but this is really, I mean, it's just a good sign. I mean, it's out in the middle of like on this trail right here, so they must walk it, but I mean, that's pretty, that looks like a scrape to me. And then this tree over here too, but look at that. I mean, that's something. That is something right there. And then I'm gonna kind of look around over here. I've never really been over here, like on this side. I've never really gone up on top of this hill. I don't know. We'll just put a camera out and see what happens overnight. I kind of wish I would have brought my scent attractant stuff. Kind of looks like they're bedding down over here. I don't know that for a fact, but yeah, we'll just throw a camera. Let's go throw this camera up somewhere and then see if anything hits it. So let me get the camera up on the tree and I'll get back at y'all. So now that we have this camera on this tree where both of these marks are, all these scrapes are, I should say. Let's check this camera here. It's pointing directly. I just checked it on both on my app or whatever, and it's pointing directly at this one. And it's like just in frame, like it's perfect of this one as well. So that's really cool. I'm gonna go and look around now, just scout the whole property out. Because really, when I came out here the first, basically like September, mid-September, kind of just threw some corn out, threw a stand up, and then that was it. I didn't really have a chance to really look around and see what I'm working with here. So I'm gonna just kind of, since the season's basically over, my crossbow's in the shop because it blew up on me, unfortunately. So I'll throw in a little clip of whenever I said that it was toast. So unfortunately, in the last clip, whenever I was showing y'all the deer that walked in, I didn't record this, but there was a buck that walked in, and it wasn't a big buck by any means. I think it was like a 6-point. Wasn't anything crazy. He was a small 6-point too. His body was super small. I was gonna kill him, but unfortunately my crossbow decided to blow up on me. So that stinks. But yeah, my strings are just cooked. They're done. So yeah, but that sucked. Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of look around now, see if I can see anything, if I find anything interesting, or, you know, who knows, maybe I haven't checked out here in a very long time, for like sheddings from maybe last year or the previous year or something like that. So I'm really just gonna take my time today looking around, seeing if I can figure anything out, see if I can find anything. So yeah, I'll get back at you on this. I think I may have just found another scrape on like a little pine tree. Like, no, I just see highways where these deer come in, because there's a huge valley creek over there, but that's like not my property anymore, so I can't walk over there. I mean, it is my neighbor's property, but I don't want to just walk on his property. He gave me permission, but I just don't feel like I need to be on his property. Like, that kind of sucks. There's like a whole valley. There's like a lot of valleys over there. Yeah, you should have deer. That deer's trying to run over there. I guarantee it. Well, I have a creek over here too, but you know, it's whatever. I don't know. Here, I'll just show you the scrape now. I mean, kind of looks like it, and then it looks like this one had some temporary, like they wanted to, but then it just kind of not really. This tree got scraped up pretty good though. There's good potential out here. I just need to find them. That's the only problem. Oh god, there's stuff all over this. My arm's just in it. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of just go over here and scout out kind of this area, see if I see anything interesting. I mean, I see a red container over there. That's never good. I don't know what that is. I might go walk over there and check that out. This is now my neighbor's property, but I think I'll be okay with me going over here and looking at that. I don't know what that is. I just gotta look out for other hunters, because there are some out here. No. So I've seen some stands. Make sure there's not a person up in this tree up here. It's just a bucket. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. When I was over here last time looking for a deer that I had shot, I thought so, I did. And we found blood, but it was like I think, because I was looking back, and I'm pretty sure I just skimmed his stomach, and it was just like a baby scratch. But I think whenever I was over here, there was a guy. He hunts down way that way. I mean, as you can tell, it's open, but it's like way that way. So I think he has a tree stand down there somewhere. I don't want to get too close, because I don't know the guy. So we had just kind of like wandered down and was like, oh, hopefully everybody's okay with me kind of just walking on the property for right now so I can check to see where my deer went. And then we really thought it through and it was like, that deer got to walk away. And then, matter of fact, he did, because about 2 weeks later, he showed right back up. So I literally just kind of gave him a little haircut on his stomach. I shot low. That was the problem. So yeah, sucked. That was a big deer. It was a big 8-point too. He's a big 8. And I was so frustrated, dude. I thought I dropped him. I thought I had him. He looked like he donkey kicked, and it was just like, oh yeah, no, he's not going 50. Yeah, no, he went 1,000. So yeah, that sucked. But I'm gonna walk back over to my third camera that I haven't shown y'all yet, and kind of let y'all look at that and see if that looks pretty cool to y'all or not. But yeah, I really want to find a shed, and I think this is the year that they're gonna shed their antlers here. I'm really, 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 really hoping. Oh, no, nothing's there. Okay. They're probably trying to come in, though. What time is it? Oh, they ain't coming in here. It's only 2:18. They ain't got no reason to be. Good God. This stuff that I put down before I started videoing, oh my God. I can smell it from all the way back there. Good God. That stuff reeks, man. This stuff really brings them in, dude. If I can smell it from that far away, I wonder how good they can smell it from that far. Dude. I just don't know if a deer keeps coming right here or not. Like, I can't tell. Look. And then there's this branch right here. Comment down below if you think that there is a deer there, because every time I come out here, every single time I come out here, there's never any, like, see, look, there's nothing there. It's just flat mud. There's no, like, where he, like, was scraping his front feet. Like, nothing. I don't know. I don't know. The water levels are insane, though. Good Lord, look at this. The creek, this is on our property. This is my creek right here. Good Lord. Look, that thing's never that full, and the water's moving through this thing. We used to ride the four-wheelers, as you can tell, kind of ish, not really. There's a huge rut right there. It's kind of packed it in now, but I mean, good God, the water's moving. Something just jumped. I don't know what that was, but yeah, the water is moving here. This is where the four-wheelers used to go, right through there and then up on that little mound. Usually we'd come that way and come this way and then up that way, but I can see a trail through here. Yeah, the deer walk. See, that's what they do. They run down this entire creek. It goes all the way. Like, it's a very, 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 very long creek. There's our no trespassing sign. I've had people on here before, just random people, like they just hitchhiked back here. They were 2 dudes, just older dudes. See, they're like maybe 40s. It was just weird. They were just walking back here one day, and we're like, all right, well, what are you guys doing? Can't be back here. It's private property, so you guys are gonna have to dip. So they did. I haven't seen them since, but it's just kind of weird that somebody would show up and think that it's okay. These right here, I don't know if anybody knows what this is, but somebody comment down below what this could be. These things right here, it's kind of hard to tell, but and it looks like somebody came out with a shotgun at some point, probably shotgun shot this thing. That's definitely a shotgun, for sure. See, but then there's these, and then there's these little circular things. I don't know what any of this could be. It's been here forever. It's been here forever, though. And then there's huge. Here, I'll walk over there and show you all that, too. But yeah, see? I just don't know what they could be. And then there's, like, tarp and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. It's weird. I don't think there's anything anymore over here, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's it for over here. I'm gonna walk over towards my other property line way over there and show y'all kind of what those look like over there. They're huge barrels, and they're massive barrels. So yeah, and I'm gonna head back up to the house because I need to let these deer come in here. So yeah, here, let me drop y'all real quick, and then I'll pick y'all up when I go over there. After walking over that way a little bit, you can't really see it from where I'm from, so I don't want to go on their property because it's not mine. So I want to respect them. I don't really have permission, I don't think, to go on theirs. I've never asked them. But while I was walking, I found this. Another scrape around this street. This one, that one's definitely older. It's not new. But yeah, I've kind of wrapped it all the way around my property now. I kind of walked around a little bit, didn't video much. Of like what I was really looking at, but I did basically wrap all the way back around to where my camera is. It's over there. So here, I'll zoom into it right over here. Ooh, I don't even know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. It's right there. So yeah. Hey guys, so I'm actually back out here. I said I was going back up to my house. This is the stuff I was talking about. It's called Bonehead. This is Doe Stress. And then the other one, this is Scrape Scent. So I think it's pretty good stuff. It works pretty good. Yeah, it's doing pretty darn good. I gotta be kind of quiet now because it's 5 o'clock, so they might be rolling in. There's a lot of pressure on them. I can guarantee it. They're probably wondering, what's this guy up to, man? Like, he's not supposed to be out here at this time. But yeah, I don't think that this feed plot's gonna last very long, like I was talking about, because temperatures are dropping. I put seed out literally like late December, literally probably December like 23rd. So a couple days before Christmas. And then, yeah, I mean, I'm surprised it's even grown at all. Like, I'm surprised I'm even seeing green. But I'm definitely going to have to put fertilizer out. There's no weeds out here whatsoever because it's not a field, so that's always good. But I'm going to run y'all over to this other spot, and then I'm going to get out of here so that these deer can actually just come in here and not have to worry about me. So I'll catch y'all in a second. There's the scrape, and then there's the, yeah, that's that. All right, I'm getting out of here, and I just sprayed some dopey on that, so that'll piss them off that it doesn't over here, but I don't know. Who knows? Here, hold on. I'm getting near out of breath. Oh my God, that's a bunch of freaking splinters thingies. All right, I'm freaking out of breath. Actually, yeah, no, screw that. I'll come back out here in a couple days or whatever. Maybe a week. I don't know. I might throw corn out. I might not. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just need to get out of here. I feel like these deer are just watching me. So, yeah. I'll see y'all back up at the house. He's on to something. Great. He's going to try to jump the fence now. Oh, he's whining. That's never good. Oh, yeah, no, there he goes. And we'll never see him again. But then you got these. They just stare at the fence and wait for somebody to pull in the driveway. Nobody's ever gonna pull in the driveway. Never mind, there is somebody up there. You guys are not dumb after all. And he's like, I'm gonna eat all the acorns. Yep. This video was just kind of to show y'all what the new setup's gonna look like. So I'm gonna go and get this dog, and then I'm gonna end the video up here because there's not much more for me to show. So hopefully this was a somewhat interesting video. If you like this video, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so then you can get notified every time that I post a video. So yeah, it's about to start. Yeah, it's starting to sprinkle. So let me end the video up here. Hope you all have a good one.